Hello, this is Nabs, and we're back with another mission from SnowRunner. If you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button and nail that like button as well. The mission we're going to be doing today as well, it's part of a mission. There's like several parts to it. Whoops, passed it. We're going to be doing Port Polar Bear Base, and the first portion we're going to be doing is picking up bricks from the warehouse and delivering them to the polar base, because I don't think I'll have enough room for the beams, and I definitely won't have enough room for the fuel. So we're going to start with the bricks over here. We're going to do a long run from here underneath our repaired pipe, and then cutting across all the way over here back to that warehouse, because I don't think we can pick up bricks at the factory. And then we're going to bring them back and drop them off at the polar base. So let's get started. It's a lot of driving, and I picked a vehicle. Let's see, I picked the International Paystar, which is a good vehicle. It's good for, oh boy, I have it in neutral for some reason. It's good for deep terrain. It's good for getting through water. It's not the fastest vehicle in the world, and it's not very wide. So I've flipped it a few times in my day. But let's get her started on the way there. We're in Alaska now. This is the, what is this, Northport, I think. And I've already scouted the whole area, as you've seen probably in last videos. So let's put in a four-wheel drive, shall we? To get through this little blown snow section. Scouted the whole area. I used a number of vehicles to do that. The trucks actually work really good to help scout. The International and the White Star, those in the 4x all-wheel drive mode are really good at getting places, and they got a lot of fuel, so you can get lost, get around, and not possibly run out of fuel at any time soon. And well, it makes it a lot easier when you have a lot of fuel. The Scouts don't tend to have a lot of fuel, though there is one Scout out there that I got that you can put the repair trailer on the back of it, and it holds quite a bit of fuel, over 110 gallons. But it's not very tall. It's not bad in speed, actually. It's got the full-time all-wheel drive on it, so it's not bad to roam around in. It's one of them I got from one of the non-U.S. areas I've already started to scout, take a look at, get the map set up. This game's very addictive. I play it offline quite a bit. There's now another version where you can save multiple different runs that you're doing, so that makes it a lot nicer, so that you can scout, know where everything is in one version that you're having trouble with, and fly through the other, play around, use different trucks for different missions. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I use the wrong truck for the right mission, and, well, frustration, tipping over, falling down ensues. This truck, I think, will actually do a pretty good job because, like I said, it goes through deep water, deep terrain pretty well. I mean, like I said, it's not the fastest in the world. I got the chains on it for all this icy road stuff like I'm on now. Some of these trucks just slide on this thing like crazy. You go too fast and you just all of a sudden bash into one of the rail ties that keep you on the road, and I think they're there to do damage because I hit them at a decent speed. I do a damage of 30 on the front end. It could be pretty drastic at times. There's one of my Scouts right there. I put the fuel on the top and the repair kit on it. Let's just fuel up while we're here. Simple drive-by, pick up the fuel, and keep going. We got a long way to go. And I'm not in a Trans Am like the Bandit. That's come on TV recently. They've somebody's showing Smokey and the Bandit, right? I'm not sure if it's just a one-time show or if it's on it's going to be one of their regular movies for a little bit. And of course I've been watching Top Gear of late, so I got power on the mind. Those guys had a good time with that TV show. Oh, they picked on Americans all the time. Oh wait, let's see. I think I turned left here, right? Don't I? Yep, left here. Into the mud. Turn into the mud. See if I can't find a non-deep trench way to go through this, because sometimes the trucks don't like this section. Ah, stay on the little snow patch. Oh, I slid off. Stay on the snow patch, get a little speed going. And then you hit the deep mud and it all goes away. Oh, it stayed with it this time. Alright. Yeah, it's just cruising pretty good through here. And I was afraid with the trailer on there it might dig in a little bit, as it's beginning to do here. It's going to do up there at that turn. See all that deep stuff? Deep ruts through it. Yeah. Is it going to like it? Is it going to be okay? A little bit of a slowdown. Look at that. Yep, shoved it all the way back into first gear. But out we go. And I like the physics in this thing. It really looks like the wheels are driving on something. It's not like a lot of the games out there where the tires just roll. They're not necessarily rolling to the speed you're going. They very rarely minor bounces to just minor to exaggerated. Smallest bumps make them jump up like they hit a tree trunk. But this one does a decent job. It exaggerates, but it's still pretty good. At least it gives you a look like the truck's really driving over some rough terrain. I mean, look at them kind of bounce a little. Alright, I'm going extremely slow. Do I need my low gear? I think I'm going to need the low gear and the differential lock. There she goes. She's moving up the hill pretty good. Nope, I spoke too soon. Slowing down. Come on, grind your way up there. Put that big diesel motor into action. That's an interesting thing I found here. Having driven buses and trucks, diesels in the winter, I always found that especially with the buses, they did not like the winter at all. They drove horribly in the cold. Alright, let's put it back in all-wheel drive. They were less responsive, much slower, and there's not really a power difference here in the cold weather, in the snow. Now that would make the game a lot harder to turn around and go, hey, your diesel gelled up, because you only have the one type of truck. You only got the choice of diesel. Yeah, we're cruising pretty good here. Let's see. It's not the pickup spot. Looks like the pickup spot's what? 500, whatever those are. Not sure if they're miles. It can't be miles. I wouldn't have enough gas for that. Yards, feet, kilometers. I'm not sure what the number is, but there's 500 of them till I get there. Feet wouldn't be very far at all. Alright, now we're cruising pretty good. Good speed. Bouncing around pretty good. Whoa. Boy, it does not like these, getting in these ruts. You'd figure the cold weather would keep these things from, these roads from being soft. They'd all be frozen and hard to maneuver, or hard surface to maneuver on. There we go, cruising down the hill now. Ooh, coming up on deep water. It shouldn't be too bad for this truck. It's got a blower on it. Oh, it's only got the standard air intake, so this truck does not do the deepest of water, but it should be all right with the. I got the high suspension on it, so it should be okay. It's moving pretty good still. This is the right way, isn't it? I better look. Well, it looks like it's the right way because there's the. Let's see. Oh, when I get to the end, I'm gonna have to make that right up there. All right. Yeah, she's going through the water pretty good. See that high tall suspension and tall tires makes it so the air intake was not relevant, which is good because I don't think I had the money to go change the air intake on it. All right, come on now. There we go. And now we're moving. Moving at a good clip now. Oh no. Is there more water up there? Oh, there's water on the turn before I get to the warehouse. All right. It wants to keep making it a challenge for us. So it looks like my fuel consumption will also be a challenge. Well, good thing I got the Scout out there with the fuel tanks on top. Water over road. Nice sign. Very helpful. Ooh, I could have cut the corner off and avoided all the water. Because I don't know how deep this is. I haven't been over here yet. Oh, it is very deep. Cut it sharp. Let's drive up on the rocks. Got the tall suspension. It'll take the rocks. Yeah. Alternate to the road. Oh, it is not liking that at all. But it's better than deep water. Turn it back onto the air. There we go. And back into the grooves. Hopefully not too deep. Oh, there's some asphalt up there. Come on, big doggy. Drive your way through there. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Come on. No. Let's go to the left. Go to the left of that. Here we go. See that? Speed up. Avoid the mud bog there. Yes, sir. We got it on there. I think it's 4 bricks is what I'm looking for. Oh, and a big rate of turnaround. Nice and easy. So we get the first leg done. Oh, look at that. There's a fuel there. Oh, that's nice of them. Let's see. Oh, it's right there. 4 bricks. Yep. No, not pipes. Brick. Let's see. No, wrong button. There we go. Brick. Alright, 4 things of brick. Is that a fuel tank I could use? New trailer discovered. Oh, yes. I can refuel right here. Alright, small favor. Oh, there ain't much fuel in that thing. Well, I took the fuel out of it anyways. It is not a full tank sitting there. Something to remember later. Oh, I'm not going to make that, am I? Nope, not going to make that turn. Cut it too late. There we go. A little minor correction and away we go. Alrighty, now we're loaded down with bricks. Now she's really heavy. Let's see how we perform on the way back. Yeah, that's a lot of brick. Alright, let's slide to the side of the mud bog. Yeah. Let's get halfway off the, here we go. Ooh, that trailer dug in there pretty good. Hopefully it's not too heavy for us to go over the rocks. Because I'm assuming the truck didn't like the water the last. Ooh, that is boggy. Oh, we're gonna take it anyways. Cut inside the poles, near the trees, because I can always winch to the poles like this. Oh, alright, fine. Winch to the near one. Yeah, hold my truck along, give it a little extra torque with that winch. Ooh, that's a big rock. The trailer's not gonna like that at all. But went over it, and we're into the. All right, we bypassed the deep water. Well, the first run of the deep water, the water on the corner. Now we got a second deep water. What's the route that we need to use to go back? Let's see. We're going to need to make the left there. Okay, I want to mark that right. Ooh, this is a muddy trek right here. This is going to be an ugly trek. All right. Let's get her going. Yeah, because I paused, it sunk a little. All right, we got some decent speed going. Doing pretty good here. We're going to make that left, cross that water. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we know it's not too deep for the air intake, so we won't be damaging the motor, which is good. The last thing we do is need to remove any power on this truck. It is not the most powerful one out there. Alright, let's shift it into the lock our differential up. Slow and steady, and we keep this bad boy going. Yeah, see, it's not that deep of water, but it's enough to twist and turn this truck around a little bit. Alright, let's try to get a little speed up here. Oh, it still does not want to get going. It's got it in the second gear. Come on, big doggy, get her up the hill. That's right, keep on grinding. Look at that one set of tires just rolling. Wasting my power, come on. Wasting your strength and power digging in, come on. Ooh, look at her slide to the right. Oh. There we go, front tires got down there with a little grip. And she's pulling up the hill pretty good now. There we go. That's not what we wanted to do. It sunk right into the ruts and slowed way back down. She's still grinding away up the hill though. Not enough to put it in the low differential, but I'm going to be tearing through fuel. Come on, big doggy, you can get there. There we go, a little speed. Oh, and she shifted into third. We're into third, guys. Look at her move. Oh, wow, look at that logging count. That is a lot of poles there. That's some big rocks over there. And we're just cruising right along. Not going too fast. But that is the thing with snow and mud and foul weather. You really don't want to push it too hard, but you got to keep it moving. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's it. That's some deep, ugly mud. Big ruts. Does not like the ruts. And now we've got slow going. Alright, she looks like it's better going here. And yep, there we go. Oh no, come on. Get up onto the good stuff. We got traction. Don't deep. Oh no, they're digging deep ruts. Oh, it is forever away from that turn. 275 still. Oy. Oh, and there's a slight set of, but that'd be switchbacks that we got to go through. Downhill, look at that, little speed. Alrighty, there we go. We got a little momentum going. We'll hit some little bit of asphalt for a little bit, or ice, as you know, the Alaska has it. And there we go. Still got a ways to go. But there's that turn. And it's a smaller road, so there's going to be no asphalt. It's going to be all mud and bog, right? Ooh, boy, it's sunk. It just flat out sunk. Let's see if this isn't still too bad. I don't need to lock up the differential yet. Ooh, boy, it's twisting. Come on, big dog. There you go. Look at that. That is some mud there. Torrential mud. Look like it's been rutting through here a bunch. Look at those tires. They are deep into the mud. Oh, that is. Come on, big doggy. Alright, I think that's enough of that. We're going to lock the differential up back into the low gear and have them all moving together. All the wheels moving together as one. They either all got traction or none of them have traction. They're going the exact same speed. Alright, we got up the hill. Now let's put a little speed into it. Not that there's a whole lot. What, maybe 12, 15 miles an hour tops. Ooh, back into a rut. Look at how deep that tire gets. That's halfway up that tire. That'd be like up to my, he dug down up to my knees, I think is what that would be. Jeez, come on, big doggy. Another water on the turn. This is going to be slow going, I'll bet. Oh, it's rocks. There's some rocks down there. That's not bad. That's stay in the rock area, and we should keep traction through the whole thing. Look at that. Just tearing through that. Oh, I'm losing rocks. I'm running out of rocks. Yep, ran out of rocks. Let's lock up the differential again. Wow. That side is deep into the mud. Come on, come on, find some traction, find some solid ground. There we go. Back on solid ground. And now we're not far away, 175 feet, give or take. Cruising along pretty good up here. And there's some speed. Here we go. We'll be able to drop these bricks off and be able to go on to the next section of this mission. River crossing. Come on, you can make it. No more bog, just simple road. Oh, I want to make it so I can turn around. Come on up. Alright, let's drop off our bricks. And that's the first. We need to find the steel and the oil. And I don't think I'm going to need all three, but I'll complete this mission in the next video. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, later.